point, okay, similar to what I was discussing, but where you've had to like face.
I told you, bro. You acted like a snail, bro.
The most. What the hell is going on?
Guys are trying to get the flag.
You're mashing up the stew.
Have you been to a point where what?
Where you've had to face that kind, like, okay, basically you have to experience like overcoming like.
I knew he's gonna.
Experience coming. Have you experienced overcoming disloyalty, trust from someone really, really, really of like importance to you in your family? I don't just mean like, I don't know, like a distant like cousin.
Inside about 5:40.
So because I had to go Homerton, I was on time. Right, yeah. So I was on time, and then I was on time, and then basically what's happened is I thought, let me go Oxford Street because my battery was on. I was like, let me just charge my phone. And I charged my phone. I got to the time. I was like, shit, I've got to meet Shay. So then I just walked up Regent Street, cut across, and then she called me. I was like, oh, in the line, got in there, and I was like, okay, cool, no problem.
My colleagues left early to get in the queue.
Who did? Yeah, bear with them. Well, I was thinking, I didn't know there were people that work in your office.
Too many.
But because it was like they split between, one of the workers there was just like, trust company name to be doing up foolishness and not putting people in the right place. And I was like, you know what, safe, like. And she was like, I was like, sorry, I don't mean to. I said, I don't work for the company. I'm here for people. I said, you feel the hell you like. All right. Let's do this because.
Oh no! I just wasn't expecting the fan to. Oh no! The noise wouldn't be as bad as if the mic was. It won't be as bad.
Because you looked, I got scared, didn't it?
Where she dropped.
Welcome back. It's been like a month and a half.
I think it's actually been 2 months.
I've been real.
I think it's actually been 2 months.
I've been nice when I said, yeah, it's been some change.
Yeah, it's been 2 months and some change. And
how
damn.
are you? I'm joking.
So.
Came back dark, still in pink.
I know.
Dark for you.
It is dark for me.
It's dark.
What's this for? No!
It's
I want to see guess what the camera with.
I can only do 3 seconds.
Do you know what it is? Gabriel has asked for you every BC week. How's Kate?
It's crazy, man.
What's just you and Mark? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this one, that's a family stuff, she back soon. Boom.
And I was all bringing extra waters, expecting, have you got water?
Because I'm always, have you got water? Yeah. No, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Long and short of it, huge mental health break. A huge one. Probably like the biggest one in my life so far that I've needed to take. So without going into detail.
My frame, by the way.
Yeah, you're good. Prior to that, I'd had a lot of like family stuff going on for the better part of a year. And there's just a lot going on.
Wait, what? Is that a tap?
I just said the same thing.
Yo, what the? Yo!
I had this tattoo for a year, guys.
No way.
Yeah, none of us knew you had the tattoo.
I ain't seen that.
Over a year, because I did it for my birthday.
That's crazy.
For me to say this, and for me to say raw, I didn't know that tattoo. That says a lot. I didn't know.
Do you know what's funny? The day she done it, she posted it on Insta, and I reposted it. And then I think because it's on the back of my leg.
I don't watch your stories, bro. Come on.
True. Because it's on the back of my leg, I think when I came in, obviously I've got one on the side here, and I've done my finger like tats as well. And I was like, I've got one on the back of my leg, but you can't see it because I was wearing tats.
Calves are ridiculous.
Yeah, I've had this for about a year and a bit.
Talk about the most painful tats.
Elbows and ribs.
Almost 2 years now.
Ribs didn't hurt me. No, ribs and elbow didn't hurt me. Calf was awful.
What was it? Do you know what the worst was for me? You're going to be like, you're a little bitch. My fingers.
No, fingers are
bad. That's what I hear. I hear
fingers
are the worst.
Fingers and stomachs are bad. Fingers and stomach.
I just see Americans, do this thing. You know when people like tattoo on their neck, like blessed.
Left through.
I can't do I can't do my neck because I'll flinch and it'll get ruined.
The funny thing is, the best tattoos are neck tattoos.
No, do you know my favourite one I thought?
No, I would never get a neck
one said limitless.
That's the closest to a neck tattoo, this one.
One said limitless, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Limitless neck.
Yeah. Then the other one was like... The other one.
Imagine if it said humble.
Like, someone said crazy. Someone had the twin towels on their necks. They said, unforgettable throat. I said, that's insane.
Humble throat.
But yeah, sorry. Jokes aside, continue. Yeah. So yeah, go on. Go on.
I do have a tattoo. I've had it for about 2 years, nearly 2 years. Yeah, mate, family is fuckers, you know. I swear.
Because you can't pick them, right?
You can't fucking pick your family. Again, sorry, my language. You actually can't pick them.
4 minutes, that's not bad.
One thing I would say is that I have slowly... It's so weird how things pan out, because I've slowly but surely let my dad in a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Because of what's been going on. It's been a huge eye-opener. There's just a lot of stuff that me, my sister, my other family members have uncovered about specific people. Mm-hmm. There's been an incident, and the incident has just caused a divide in the family. It's caused like me to lose my trust for certain people. Same for my sister. And the beauty, there's no beauty in it, but the beauty that I found in it is that me and Leonie are so much more close than we were before. And reconnected with our dad a bit, and just seeing people for who they are. And I think for me, it's when you know someone your whole life, and then something really drastic happens, and that person is like barefaced lying about it in your face, and like manipulating the situation, manipulating you in the situation, making you feel dumb, making you feel stupid. I've never felt so low as well, and been like, I can't do this. Every day I'm like, I can't do it. Every day, and then over time, more stuff has happened.
So is it like gaslighting?
Oh my god, at its finest. Now I'm just very much like, is it you? Okay.
Kind of going into that.
Your time is coming.
That does kind of go into, as you said, about disconnecting and like putting people together and putting apart. A lot of people have kind of asked us about like what's going on with pods, because obviously O hasn't been here, K hasn't been here, and it's been a bit disjointed over the last 2 and a bit months. Mark, do you want to go first or should I?
You go first.
Okay, cool. As it currently stands and will stand for, I would say for the foreseeable, but forever, the DSP will be a 3-person podcast.
With the 4th member. With
Gabs, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, on camera and everything, minus guests, it will be a 3-person podcast. The original setup of it being myself, Mark, and O, and then K's addition will never be shown again. We, like all people and friends, had I want to say it was a discourse, but there's been issues behind the scenes for some of us, if you want to put it that way. And naturally what's happened with time is that where there's kind of been a synergy between the 3 of us in this room or on this chair, there wasn't a synergy with O, and the nicest way to say it is O stepped away from the pod without actually saying anything. So right now it's just the 3 of us, and that's the best I can word it without me vocalising my opinion in a cheeky way. Mark?
Yeah, to add to that, for me it's just more of like you've kind of showed your intentions on none. Like literally you don't come pod, you don't come to the meetings, don't communicate. And for me, once that kind of happens, you kind of like let me know without telling me where you stand. And for me, that's where it kind of like you could have just said something. And for me, it's disappointing because obviously us 3 started this.
Mm-hmm. And my friends.
Yeah. And then we brought K on, and K's part of K's family. So, and I liked the energy with K and O being like the typical like the troublemakers. But yeah, this is a new. Well, I'm kind of used to it because even when we were the 3 of us, there were times where O was like, "Oh, my toenail broke, I can't come." So it's just like, okay. And that's where it was nice when Kay stepped in. We didn't have the issue where it was like a 2-man pod.
Yeah, I think originally when it first started happening, you missed it, but it was slow.
You'll be faster.
Bro, you have the reflexes of a snail.
No, you know what it is? I didn't want to make it fake.
I don't give a
I don't want it to go...
You're not on camera.
Yeah, it's true.
I think originally with that early days of pod, if that was ever the case, a 2-man pod was a little bit harder to do, just purely because the talking element of having a conversation but still trying to make it effortless and flow was a lot more harder to do. So my mustache is very, very high and it's annoying me because I can feel it tickling my nostrils. Right, yeah. But I think with like the introduction of Kay from I think episode 50 onwards, it's made it a lot easier. And then obviously where we've moved to your studio and then you're part of the pod as well, it makes it like an effortless conversation as well, even if we're talking about serious stuff or the negative stuff. But I feel like for the people who listen to us, it wouldn't be fair that it's like, okay, cool, he's not been here for over 45 episodes and we've not discussed it. Like, we've kind of treated it like it was a Cosby Show thing where someone just got written off script and we've just forgotten about it. It's not a taboo thing. Like, I wish him all the best in the world. I just, for me as a man, I just would have appreciated if he spoke to us as men, even if it was like, you know what, I don't have the love for it anymore. I need to step away for some time. Like, I wouldn't have asked for the reasons why. I just would have preferred it in that sense. But ultimately, for me, one person doesn't make a team. There's no I in team. There's a me in team, but that's something else. And for me personally, like, I wanted this pod to do well. I still want it to do well. And if you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. And that's it from how I look at it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think it also from it. Obviously, you guys can say from like a male point of view, and that makes so much sense because it's like man to man we can talk about things. But from a female point of view, and giving it more maybe the emotional approach, like I think each of us have probably had our different approaches. Me and Mark a little bit more so, a lot more.
I'm a little more grim.
And yeah, and I think it started off being a little bit more, gentle with things, and then it just becomes frustrating because whatever people are going through, and prime example, I've been going through the most shit for a year, and actually over a year now, and even before I took the time off, you wouldn't always notice that on the pod. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, coming here is a bit of a break, but sometimes when it gets too much, that's when you need to kind of lean on your teammates or your family or however you want to put it, and kind of project, okay, this is what's going on. There'll be times when I probably don't say anything in our group. I'll have a random outburst because of how I'm feeling at work or whatever, and I think that's how it started to get.
You've seen me and Kate catch up on pod, like, before we recorded before. Yeah. And then we recorded and you would never know, like, it's just like professional settings. Like, we don't need to do BTS of me and Kate bugging out on each other, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
and there'll be times when I'll bug out as well.
There's respect and love there as well, regardless.
That too. Yeah, no, 100%. I just think it got to a point, for me personally, I just started to get more frustrated.
I think I know when you clocked out.
Yeah, because I'll be like, and it weren't like I don't care. Again, like we said, wish them all the best and everything, but there's only so much you can do for someone, especially when I don't think a lot of people would know anyway, when you put yourself out there and you offer the help in different ways and it's just ignored. And usually if that's a cry for help, cool, but don't ignore your friends when they're trying to help you and ignore the content that's going out on the pod, but be online for other reasons and other people's content. For me, I was like now we're getting taken piss out of. So call it what you see it. It's for me, it feels like a bit more of a breath of fresh air, and I've gone and I've come back, and it just feels I've needed to come back to an environment where I'm sure of something. I don't want to be like, right, are we doing this? Is it 4 of us? Is it 3? I can't do that. So for me to obviously come back from whatever, it feels more at ease.
Would you lot obviously I've been in situations like this where you do something as a team and for whatever reason someone isn't feeling it anymore, or someone's going through something, and as a result of that they can no longer do what they're meant to do for the team, and the impact it has is crazy because then it makes everyone doubt, am I meant to be doing that? What?
I mean, with that, Gabs, to be honest, all of us have gone through different things in different times and whatever. And we've still managed to be consistent, or like I'll lean on Reese or vice versa. Same thing with Kay. Like we all go through things, but we all deal with it in a respectful manner. Like I've told them burn out, or like I'm just tired or mash up. Like I can't.
Yeah, I've reached out and I said, look, like certain family members are going through illnesses and
we've rearranged stuff. Like you're like, no, I'll be there, but like no, like do you know what I'm trying to say? Like for me, there's an element of like, Mark knows if I'm too quiet, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. And then I'll ask Mark a question, like, you cool with that? Yeah. Like, you cool with that? And then you kind of know, innit? Like, with Kay, like, I've known Kay long enough to know when something's off. But I also respect Kay enough to know that I'm here when you're ready. It's cool. My issue of this was because I wanted to deal with this situation completely different. But I know my way of dealing with things comes across incredibly aggressive if I feel like you're taking the piss.
You want it to be more confrontational, basically.
Yeah, and I think it doesn't have to, for me, I don't need to know the answers. I just need to know like all the answers to whatever it is. I just need to know one particular thing, and it doesn't have to be information based, where it's like, okay, cool, and it comes to just go do what you're doing when you're ready, fa-da-da-da. There wasn't that. And then my personal frustration kicked in where I was like, you're turning up, but you're not turning up. When you are here, you're not mentally here. So then for me, I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he needs a break. Brown, you might have to talk to him. Kay was like, I'll do it. Kay's doing it, holding air. Cool. But then, as Kay said, you're seeing engagement somewhere else and comments somewhere else. I'm thinking, you've never showed this much energy to the platform in which you're part of. So for me, it was like, okay, cool. If that's what we're doing, fine. And I know what I'm like when I feel like it becomes disrespectful. I just stop talking.
Just stop talking because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you react.
Yeah, I stopped talking. Respectfully, his birthday came around. I didn't even say nothing because for me, the basic thing I respect from someone or expect from someone, is a line of communication. And we're not talking about teenagers or young adults. We're talking about as someone who's on the full floor of life. Like, I'm not asking for everything. I'm just
and also in charge of a whole other human.
Is that like 4 floors of that decade? Yeah.
That's almost reaching the stairs.
Yeah, like on the full floor of life. So for me, it's one of them ones where it's like, again, you don't have to over communicate certain things. Again, you're a writer. I'm not asking about everything. You could say whatever you say in 5 words or less. But for me, I just left it to it. I thought it would have come to a point where before we had this conversation, before Kay came back, that we would have at least had some form of communication, or it's not even a discourse, just a form of something where we could just be like, okay, this is what it is, he's there, blah, 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 it's not. But he's not tried to do anything. I think I've known him for long, Mark's known him for probably 15 plus 20 years. 20 years and some change, right, yeah? So, to all of us, he probably owes Mark the most. So, I think, naturally, you think when you're around someone long enough, the pure basics is all we expected, and we didn't get that. So, naturally...
Yeah, I can't lie, I'm surprised. I do miss the guy, like, I do, like, because he's always been a guy that I have conversations with about certain things, and I've always like I've got that appreciation for him because I've had conversations with him before, and I feel as if I learn a lot when I talk to him about certain things. Obviously, because of my age as well, certain things he's experienced I haven't experienced, and I always thought like when it came to like conflict resolution and stuff like that, like was like very good.
I'm probably the best here. I'm probably the best here for conflict.
Right, but I thought was like, and I thought in terms of like communication, I thought if anything like O's always been so. This is why to me it's surprising that you guys say you haven't heard from him.
Do you want to know what I say to people all the time? And I say it. I think it's probably the most common thing I say all the time. I judge a man. I don't hold women and men to the same thing, and it may come across misogynistic, but our lived experiences are very, very different. Yeah. I judge men on when things are going badly, not when things are going well.
I say it all the time.
You learn more about someone
when they're
under pressure, because when your back's against the wall, can you still keep the mask on and still move in a certain way. Because then money's great, life's great, kids are great. Like you can pivot as much as you want, bro. When money's going good, you're Jamie Foxx in the run from unpredictable era.
I do want to talk about that. Moments in your life where you've been really, really broke.
Oh, I'd love to talk about that.
You had to
got the damn
pattern.
T-shirt.
You still had to pattern.
Tuna and pasta had to be
because it's certain. Because that is a good because I did. I was talking to someone about that the other day, and I was just telling them man, I've always been. There's been periods where I've been I'm talking recent years where I've been flat on my face.
There's been times where I have to decide if I'm going to eat tonight.
Should I eat this?
And the only thing that helps me is I've got family, but there's been times where I'll give an example. When I first started working with, let me just double check. When I first started working with my artist, I was working part-time in Vodafone. But this is during COVID, where everyone everyone had to work from home. But then Vodafone did this thing where they sold their stores to partners, so it became a franchise. And as soon as the partners bought it, they decide whether or not they pay commission. And the partners that bought our store decided we're not paying commission. So I was making the lowest amount of money. And this is when I just got the studio, so I've already invested so much. Every week, I'm coming to the studio, and I've got H and I've got K. I'm dealing with them two artists, but then I've got two others. Every day when I come to the studio, ordering food for them, doing everything, paying for
cash deficit,
paying for beats, paying for music videos, doing all of this, and bro, I was so flat. And then I remember there was one time, I think her friends have come over.
You hate your case.
H. Yeah. Her friends have come over. And I was like, yeah, obviously, cool. I just pattern whatever you want to eat, blah, 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 blah. And then there was pizzas, right? But you know when you get someone on the phone to make an order, and you get the phone back,
and you see
the phone tool at the bottom.
You didn't expect this.
I remember thinking, what is happening here? What
kind of skullduggery?
That's crazy. Or even this particular one of her friends that when I'm ordering food,
she orders the extras.
It's gourmet. She's
the friend that's always with her.
I'm not gonna go into any details. You're just mad crazy.
Blink twice, yeah.
You're mad crazy. But I remember there was one time.
That's blink twice.
I remember there was one time was a video shoot, and I've ordered sushis for all the girls and the makeup people and whatnot. What flipping manager do you know that's working part-time in Vodafone ordering fucking sushis for people? I'm crazy. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, you are crazy.
Yeah. And I've just opened up a studio.
Do you know how I know that pissed him off? Because Gabriel don't swear like that. That's generation.
No, because this one I remember at the time I ordered a sushi for Tori. And Tori was he was the assistant cameraman. And anyone that's been around Tori knows that when you're around him, he's the best.
At Boots.
I wouldn't, it's not offensive to call people. It's not offensive to call people a runner, but Tori is the runner of all runners. He's
on Mark. It's only offensive if you're a road boy. If you're like a normal civilian.
No, I think a runner is one of the most effective members of the team. Because I'll be a runner for my team.
It only comes across offensive if you're
on the road. Yeah. So. But Tori was, so I remember, I said, yo, I'll make sure.
It's easy to run when you got them affirmative action boots on the way.
So I remember I was like, I'll make sure I pattern.
I can hear him coming.
I remember I'll make sure I pattern your food and everything, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, this person has ordered everyone's ordered one sushi. I get my phone back and I'm seeing salmon something platter. Thinking, who's eating a platter? It comes, that person eats the platter. But then not only does that person eat the platter, they eat Tori's sushi.
No.
So now it's Tori lunchtime and you want to get something. I'm like, yeah, Tori, I had your sushi upstairs, but it was upset. He goes there, it's gone. And I'm like, yo, I'm asking him who's taking, and he was like, oh, it was that person. But I ordered this nigga a whole platter. And you just Things like that, and I was like, I remember that day. I remember that day.
Things like that, yeah. You should just tell everyone, look, I'm gonna order sushi.
Yeah,
this one.
But that's hindsight's 2020. Like you're not expected to be.
No, because I remember that
you didn't order it. So why is your long hand coming for it?
I remember that day. I was so pissed off because not only did I have to order more food, I ordered pizzas for everyone else again. So everyone's eating twice now.
Jeez.
Everyone's eating twice, but I've just had to spend so much money.
Your pockets were rubbed.
And I just remember at the end of doing that, I went home and I had the roughest sleep of my life. And I said, nah.
Because you're in your sleep trying to count the coins of the rest of the week until payday.
I need a job promotion, I need a whatnot. And then, eventually, things got better. Studios like to pick up. And but I was flat on my face, man. And
my thing is, the only time I've ever been broke at that is, I think, when I lost my job. And I was looking for one, and I knew I still had bills that needed to come out and whatever. And the way, I don't think you learn how to, you can be taught financial literacy, but I don't think you know how to money manage until you're not sure when your next paycheck is coming.
Mate.
And you have to balance rent and the rest of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember that, to a point where, always had to have sweets in the house, bro. I was buying basic fucking custard creams, bro. Fucking...
What, the
they slap, though.
Brother.
It's looking at the price difference between the 70p ones and the 75p.
I call it G&G in it, grab and go in it.
Grab and go.
They call it grab, you see something boom, I want that.
Yeah, got time to do
I couldn't even do the G&G thing when it was on a budget. I'm like, okay, cool. Man was buying flipping shortbread biscuits. They're 14 pence, bro. It was dark.
Mad. Yeah.
14p killed me.
Chicken nuggets in Tesco.
He's got to grab and go once a 14p.
What I tell you? I tell you all the time, man. See when my mum went generational head of in the food.
Don't make me laugh.
I stopped talking, bro. I tell people all the time. I treat W's the way I treat L's. Yeah. Don't share them, bro. Someone's like, sometimes you got to enjoy the, even the football thing. I think I posted, I had to go and collect the medals the other day for my Sunday team, innit? Big, massive cups. And someone's like, congratulations. But I posted it on private story, innit? It's like, you should celebrate your wins. I said, it's not my wins, my team wins. Yeah, but you organise, I don't do that. Because I said, I still have to do it again next year. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, but you should. I said, that's not who I am. Right,
Yeah.
I'm happy with the hard work I put in and I got the end result. But it's like, okay, cool, what's next?
Yeah.
So for me, I look at the same thing. The loss was heavy, but I also look at it, as I said before, mine was flying. But to the general person, yeah, I'm cool. It's that's life in, but bro, I live in the Western Road, bro. My life is hard. It's not harder than that.
I think for me, being broke taught me a lot about money. For me, I learned so much about how to handle money when I didn't have it.
I still don't know how to handle it.
No, I know how to handle it a lot more better than before. But being broke to the point where people are calling you owe such and such, and the letters coming in.
I'll see people say stuff like, "Have you ever been so broke that you wonder how you're even going to get to work?"
Yeah, I used to bunk the train.
Bro,
Listen, I was just about to say, yeah.
My brother's the worst for that, by the way. You see, my brother works now, but he does mad shift work. I don't think I've ever seen my brother pay for a train ticket. Ever.
Yeah, no.
Even the other day when we went to get our haircut, I'm tapping in on the tram because I'm parked up by his house and I'm not driving to where our barbershop is. It's long. And on the way back, it's bad traffic. I'm not doing it. Tram, I've tapped in. He hasn't. Got to the train. I've tapped in. He hasn't. Big barrier. I just walked. I was like, bro, I can't. I said, I can't do that.
Anxiety.
Yeah. For me, it's a shame, innit?
Yeah.
Just being cool.
I've been
caught once.
It's got to a point where I know certain, when I was going to St. Paul's in the morning, every morning, as long as I got in, obviously going to work on time, St. Paul's is the busiest, the barriers are open, and the station I used to come from, the barriers were open. So for the better part of my morning journey, I wasn't paying in the morning.
You saying that, I used to do something so shameless, and someone was like, no, you can't do that. So I was living in West Norwood. West Norwood is zone 3. It's 3. It's 2 or 3. I think it's 3. Yeah. Obviously, I used to catch train from West Norwood to Tulse Hill and catch City Thames Link to St. Paul's. The thing
I know
was,
exactly what you're going to say.
I didn't see the point of paying for travel from zones 1 to 3. So what I used to do is just get zone 1. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then West Norwood barriers, there's no barrier on one side of it. You should just walk in. Obviously, from there to Elephant, nothing.
I think.
Yeah. I used to go thing work, just zone 1. I saved myself £40 a month. Maybe £50 a month from just doing that. I was like, but how did you get to the station? I said, on the way back, if I obviously still go West Norwood, and then walk up and walk round. But if the train was taking too long, I'd walk to the back of Tulsa Station, and the thing was open to walk out that way. I refused. I did it for like a year, bro.
I've ever I think when
Peckham people Peckham don't care.
When I got my first job in Ealing Broadway, I used to buy like the child tickets.
You did road, you know.
I remember you said this on the pod before.
Yeah.
Uncle
Uncle
caught you.
Uncle. Listen, like Big Daddy like you.
He called you what?
He's a Big Daddy like you.
You know that's man call you Big Daddy.
No, because it was like no, but it's like it is. When I actually think of it though, yeah, bro, I'm a big guy to be walking through barriers and it's going and it's what? I forgot because that's what it beeps. But multiple times.
Listen, I say to everyone, mind what pays you. You are not gonna get more money by stopping me from walking through. I still have a ticket.
I bought him a bottle of rum when I left Eden Brook. I only went there 3 months, so on my last day, I bought him a bottle of rum and we went to like, Uncle, thank you, man. Like, Uncle saved us. I was traveling every day to Eden Broadway to work. Imagine I was on a 20-hour contract, but I was working 5 days a week. So I'm traveling 5 times to Eden Broadway from South East London.
That's a bob though.
And I'm only working in M&S. Nah. I'm not paying full travel.
One time Uncle saved me. I think I said it before.
Yeah.
Luton. Anyone who went Luton knows. If you came back from Luton on late Thursday night or Friday, it depends on what platform you're gonna go to. But like, the barriers are always open.
I hate Luton.
Right, yeah, but you're going to St Pancras, isn't it?
Yeah.
Barriers are open. One day, I remember. It may have been a Thursday. Like the 10:28 train is always the fast train from Luton to Thingamajig in 20 minutes. 21 minutes, 22 minutes max.
I know exactly what train you're talking about as well.
All the man got there now, got off the train. Bare ticket inspectors. Bare ticket inspectors.
When they all lined up and there's police there as well. Yeah, that's the worst. They got police with them.
That
happened to me.
So they were like, I
think that's happened to all
where's
of
your
us.
ticket? I was like, raw, when I got to... I kept it honest, yeah, but you know, you're just like, it is what it is.
Yeah, cool.
He was like, raw, he was like, where's your ticket? I said, I'll be real, when I got to the station, like, the man said, just go through in it, and the train was there, so I didn't get a ticket. He said, you're going to have to get a ticket. I said, right, you got to do it. So then, obviously, bare man are getting off the train like, I'm going to get nabbed. I've watched like bare these other youths, and these Nigerian youths have got kind of like gone like straight to the barriers, and Uncle's there. Uncle, allow me, please, man. I know I ain't got a ticket, but like, come on, nice me, please, I beg. And he opened the barriers, and I was like, Uncle, please, yeah, open the barrier. The way my slimy slithering antics right through the barrier. Well, yeah, I paid for a tube. That was it. I paid for the tube. I went paid for the train.
You know how funny that is?
One time I got a ticket for standing in first class for charging my phone, and my bags were outside, and I had a ticket.
Oh no!
Oh no! One time they do tell you off about that, and it's annoying. Like, but in the morning,
I was like, mate, I've got to go pick up my nephew, bro. Like, I was like, I'm not in here. My stuff's here. He's like, what's your name? I said, Wesley. What's your last name? I was like, wow. What's your address? I gave 4 doors down from my house.
I'd be like Snipes.
Yeah, they really know you was capping.
No, they checked.
They said, yeah.
They
check on the spot.
They checked it because obviously the tunnel. There's no signal in the tunnel. Tried to do it. They know it weren't coming up. You're not ticketing me, bro. You know you're on some BS. I have a ticket. You're trying to be weird. I have a ticket. I paid for a ticket. Why am I giving you my real name for you to ticket
me? Literally, that happened to me today. But the thing is, with me, obviously, I have a gripe about. Obviously, if I get my ticket, you're gonna be like, what? In the morning before peak time, it's about 30. Let's call it £30 a day.
I beg your pardon?
What?
Yeah, because it'll be about, from Hitchin to City Thameslink, it'll probably be about £15.
I can't do it.
I mean, yeah, I used to
on an adult price. So all I do is I managed to finesse getting a 30 rail card.
Yeah.
And I do have 30 rail card on my account. Exactly. But here's the worst thing. The app lets you buy 21 to... What was it? it was like, I don't know, it's something like 21 to 24, something like that. Just
25
under.
to something, I think. Yeah.
Basically up to 25. And it's so much cheaper. So I was like, oh. So I'll just
ticket,
buy it. I'll buy the cheaper ticket.
See if on the ticket page I catch your bag. You wicked bitch.
But you know what I have to say? I'm so mad. I have lies prepared and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot. I've clicked the wrong one because I forget. I'm happy to,
you got lies prepared?
Literally, yeah.
Running.
Anyway, it happened today.
Running.
It happened today. Check my tickets, but they never check in the morning because the trains are so packed. There was 2 of them that come on. I was like, oh wow. Since in my whole year of living here, this is the first time this has happened. So they've come and checked and whatever.
Sorry, missed it.
I've just taken my ticket out as normal because I ain't done nothing wrong. I got a ticket. Taking it out, and he was like, oh, can I see your rail card, please? I was like, yeah, sure. So I've showed him my rail card, and he's basically checked it, and he's gone, okay.
Made my whole leg numb up. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you feeling it now?
I got full massage on Friday as well. That made my whole leg numb.
Lord. Long story short, he was about to let me off, but something made him check again, and he went, oh, this is the wrong rail card. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I bet it's the 25 one, isn't it? And I was like, do you know what? I buy my younger sister's for her, and I send it to her. I went, so I'm always chopping and changing. I went, but I do have a rail card, and I was talking my way through it. The man just let me go. The man just let me.
Yeah, no, women get away with stuff like that. Yeah,
pretty privileged, bro.
There was one time when I was in first class for no reason, and the man come from, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't got a first class ticket. I went, but I'm late to work, and I need to prep for this meeting this week. That's why I'm here, and I need a charger. You have no charging ports back there, and they was like, right, okay, just for about another 10 minutes, and then you're gonna have to move in. They never come bothered me again. But I always buy
first class is always empty, so I don't even know why they would.
Yeah.
And do you know what it is? My stop, once it goes like it's hitching, well, it's one stop to the next stop, 5 minutes. Once it passed that stop and you're going to Finsbury Park, it's underground. Like it doesn't matter who sits in first class, so they don't actually care. But that stretch between Thingy to Finsbury Park, sometimes I don't buy a ticket to Finsbury Park. I just buy the normal one, Stevenage. It's like £3.
As we're already on this anyway. Or you know what you can do? Because of your Oyster, you can buy a ticket from where the Oyster ends.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I buy the ticket from, so it's basically Finsbury Park, and before that is all like TfL, and then it's Stevenage Hitchin. So literally, I tap in and out at Finsbury Park, and then I just buy a ticket from A to B. It's £3 something. They're gonna do Oyster soon, so no more trouble. But I always do it. And I never get caught. And if they do, I'll just be like, oh.
I say, gold on me like a catch later.
I just lie and I'm like, oh, do you know what? I've jumped on the wrong train. I was meant to go on the long train. Because the fast train, the slow train goes through all them stops.
I randomly keep singing that song, you know.
Yeah.
What, the Cat Slayer one?
No,
Probably some native remedies and wood jelly. Have you tried? Ask Colin about and wood jelly.
No. The opening line of that song
I like the Cat Slayer one.
is crazy. That is the song.
That's the song.
Is it?
Yeah,
He goes, pour me some native remedies.
No,
Have you seen Cat Slayer actually dance to it?
No, the opening line.
Yeah.
Walked in the thing like Vincent Kennedy. Do you know who Vince Kennedy is?
Nah.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Vincent
Kennedy.
Bro.
Do you know how wavy? Yeah, the walk. Do you know? I keep finding Congolese man dancing to the song. And I'm going.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't like that one part of the song though.
What?
The Cat
Hold on me like I'm.
That's only.
See, but I like maybe because I'm Yoruba. I like
the beat's cold.
Maybe because
every day on TikTok, I keep seeing it. I'm just scrolling and I can just see that. Oh, I love it.
There's that song, and then there's I can't lie. Anything Zeddy drops, I like. You know.
I don't know who Zeddy is.
Yeah, Zeddy's my guy.
That tune that Zeddy's got with the R&B, who's basically like he gives that early Chris Brown things. Where he's rapping, the guy jumps off the car, he's dancing crazy.
Yeah,
that song's warm.
Chris Brown. Like he's got a recent one he's put up, and I like when artists say bars that are so
outlandish
and so brazen,
but they land well.
But it's just 5 seconds. It's 5 seconds. Wait, it's just what he says.
Do you still want to talk about Treachery and Lives?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Once it's done, we're going into it.
Whilst we're waiting, Chris Brown.
Because you've already on your Treachery and Lives anyway by the train stuff.
Yeah.
We're not surprised about Chris Brown. I'm seeing Schoolboy Q on Tuesday. I got 3 tickets.
I was thinking about to go.
I got 3 tickets.
You seen who?
Schoolboy Q.
He's gonna be sick.
Do you know what I wanted to see?
If my boy don't come with me, do you want to come with me?
When is it?
Tuesday. Monday.
He'll go.
Roundhouse.
I'll go.
Okay, cool.
Let me know.
Yeah, this.
I don't want to throw. I want to do.
Yeah.
want your throat. I don't want that shit. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. Really tired of being in the studio.
Is the way he adds the bars. How can he say you're good at everything but head? I don't want your throat. I don't want that shit. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. It's the way he bars and he's got that clarity. I'm like, yeah, I like him.
He's a bad boy dancer as well.
Yeah,
he's a
him
bad
and
boy
Tyler and that, yeah.
Because he falls into this streamer category, but he's not a streamer.
But he's not a streamer, yeah, that's what I mean. But he chills with, because of his best friend Zoe, and he's chills with. I think him and Zoe aren't
on the best of terms at the moment.
Are they? Oh, they're not? Oh,
I think they are, but I think like, she wasn't invited to streamers.
Oh, no, they linked up. No, they linked up after that. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, so, they were streaming after that.
Back to, like, Treachery and Lies, because we're just on that, with, like, being broke into that.
Yeah.
You had a topic that you wanted to kind of break down on.
Yeah, it was kind of off the back of what I was talking about in the beginning. Yeah, just like, again, I don't think you probably would, but I don't think anyone really gets how broken-hearted. So no, it's not my man. He's been a gem, but how broken-hearted I've been.
When your man has the name he has, I don't expect him to be a bad guy.
No, it's true.
I don't even know the name.
So broken-hearted from Treachery and Lies.
Nah, old school. What's it, Jeremy?
It's close.
Clive.
No, more old school.
If you're Jamaican, you have to pronounce it with a H.
Norman.
No. We'll discuss after. Oh, Norman.
Harold.
Oh my gosh, put some respect on it.
Huey.
I'm gonna message you. Go on.
Yeah.
Huey is crazy.
Because I've already kind of like gone into how I feel, and I feel like a new part of me just can't take to, like, I've just have like, obviously no one likes a liar, but I have a strong gripe for treachery and lies these days.
But you have to say it with a H.
You have to a H apostrophe.
Yeah. Them man are gifts of gold. You don't.
I want to ask you guys. Sorry. Have you ever been at a point similar to what I was discussing, but where you've had to like face?
I told you, bro. You actually have a snail, bro.
What the hell is going on?
You have to try to get the flag.
You're mashing up the stew.
Have you been to a point where what?
Where you've had to face that kind, like, okay, basically you have to experience like overcoming like.
I knew he's gonna.
Experience coming. Have you experienced overcoming disloyalty, trust from someone really, really, really of like importance to you in your family? I don't just mean like, I don't know, like a distant like cousin.
I think like getting over it.
Had to experience, and then from experiencing, overcoming it. To me, it's basically like it's not the same, but it's close. I've been at a point where I feel like I'm close to a loss.
Do it now. Look over it for you.
But you know the crazy thing about conflicts, yeah, and this.
I don't think it's just
the funniest and craziest thing about conflicts is this: speak to that person, you're in the wrong.
Of course.
So that's the crazy thing. So it's why sometimes, yeah, I don't. You know when like there's like celebrity breakups, for example, and one person comes out and then the other one comes out to defend it. I'm like, there's no point defending yourself, because it's either you. Some people are going to believe that. Some people are going to be.
I said to Kieran the other day. I said to Kieran, if someone believes something about me, I'm not going on my way to change the narrative. Yeah. He's like, but don't it bother you?
I can't imagine Reece doing that.
I said, bro.
Yeah, I'm here to address all the rumours.
You've already made up your mind about me. Yeah. Like, yeah, and it's happened to me from when I was young. There's no point me coming out and say that's not true, because you've already made up your mind. So then when the truth comes out and they're like, oh, Reece, you know what? I'm so sorry. I was like, no, it's fine. You made your decision. You stood on what you thought it was. Cool. Oh, but you're not getting there, bro. You're not getting there. But to Kadia's thing, yeah, I've been through that now, and to kind of piggyback what you said. When I say my conflict resolution is good, it's good. Because the problem is, especially, I can only say this as a black person, right? Yeah, and I know there's the nuances of being Caribbean and being African, as much as people want to make out there's one big diaspora, yeah. When you understand how older people are, the irritation is, you know you're walking on eggshells even when they're wrong.
This is it!
Yeah. I say African.
This is it!
As much as people say that there's a diaspora, there isn't. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
So then, if I argue logic and facts. It's never a feeling thing. Even if you've upset me, I'm arguing why what you did was problematic. If I've upset someone, I want to know why it was problematic so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Because once you understand why these things are triggering, anything along those lines don't happen again. So my thing is this. Regardless of age, you realise some people are set in a mould where people don't like to be the villain.
Yeah.
That's why when people say, oh, would you say you're a good person? No. Would you say, so you're a bad person? Never said that. I'm in between. Right, yeah. I feel like people who want to be good people never want to be the bad guy, even when they're wrong. So when you know something and you pull them up on it, they go into fight or flight mode and they depict the story so they don't come across as satanic's probably the wrong word, but they don't come across like bottom tier human beings. So naturally, they're like, no, it's not like that, but it is like that, but you don't want to accept it. And what ends up happening is, it shows you the lack of accountability you have.
I was just about to say that. My
thing is in conflict with, especially with family members, is you can't check them the way you want to check them, not because they're elder, but because of the domino effect that if you dress someone wrong.
Yeah.
Or someone's partner will jump in or whatever. Regardless of them being wrong, it's like, I didn't appreciate it. You didn't appreciate that. I didn't appreciate being. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You can't be, but you felt away, so you've been disrespectful. So we're gonna talk about disrespect. But I was disrespected. But we're not going to address that.
The whole thing that is causing this is the fact that you have disrespected, and then you've lied, and you're continuing to lie, and you'll continue to lie to my face. How can I not pull you up on that?
But then my thing is, my go-to now is this, the best and worst thing about emotional intelligence is you have to know who you're talking to before you talk.
Yeah.
If I feel like you've pissed me off, and you lack the capacity for me to be able to vocalize or verbalize why what you did was bottom tier behavior, I don't speak.
Yeah, there's no point. There's no point, because that's how people go to prison. That is when you want to argue with someone that... When someone does something wrong, you argue with that person and you let them know they've done something wrong and they're acting oblivious or they can't even understand, that's when people get punched. That's when things happen. And that is where people go to jail. So... yeah, there's no point. Just let it happen, man.
So for the better part of about maybe the last couple of weeks now, I've gone through all the motions, I've gone through like the evidence and gathering all the information. I know what's what. Like, it's not like I'm not an idiot. And I've been knowing what's what for a while, and it was troubling me.
Evidence?
Off cam, it's mad, but it's basically to do with lies, treachery, and a hell of a load of theft. Yeah?
Sure, this ain't one of the books I was written.
Mate, it should be. There's a whole lot of disloyalty and theft gone on in this family, and I can't stand it. So I will go into detail off cam. But my thing now is that I'm removing myself from that situation and from those people.
So it don't affect you 100%.
Because I can't physically be involved in this. And funny enough, I would say reconnect him. I had to ask my dad for a few things about it. Or not a few things about it, a few things to do with similar. And without saying what had gone on, my dad had relayed a whole heap of information that I knew from what I was told recently, previous offences that had happened from the same people, except he didn't know what was going on, but he was telling me this. When I asked one little thing, and he basically gave his opinion on that person and said, well, seeing as you've got a bit more of an eye-opener, and I'm like, he already knew half the stuff that I've just found out and wanted me to find out in my own time or make my own mind up sort of thing. So it's been mad, and I'm like, okay, it's just a whirlwind, and I'm like, these people are fucking trying to mess with my mental health, and not just because of what's happened, but just the domino effect of everything else that's happened with family, how I've handled things, and how loads of little things after one stupid, do you know what I mean? So yeah, lies and treachery, it all ties in, even with past pod members.
As we're kind of talking about, like,
I had a family friend go through, not a family friend, one of my close friends in college went through something family, but this was even worse. It was like family inheritance.
Which people? I tell people
someone
when
someone dies
and there's bread involved, yeah.
You
will see the wickedest of people.
Yep.
Right, yeah. And I said, for me,
we see it all the
what
time.
people fight over it. I was like, so what would you do if it was a thing of money? I said, listen, like, for me, even if I'm proud with things like that in a sense of, even if there's money on the table and people are moving mad, just keep the money. I don't care.
Keep it, yeah.
Just keep it, because I don't want to be pulled in a melee of F3s just purely for that. But I also say that's based on how it also based on it again, financial literacy. If you've got money, right, yeah, or there's a balance between you lot and it's been split evenly and whatever, fine. Obviously, there's family politics. I guarantee you, I was probably in someone's will have pissed him off for being taken out of the will. It is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it. It is what it is. Because you're trying to spite me from the grave. If I don't care, then you didn't really get your. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of going off that, like for talking about removals and the things that are a bit split on how we manage things. Mark found a list of the 15 worst rappers. Now, firstly, before I even know what this list is, I want to know who made this list. I want to know if you know how rappers reacted to the list.
No, I don't know how rappers reacted. A lot of people were laughing.
What was your first opinion when you saw this list before you run it down?
I was like, I can agree to a lot of these.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Alright, so 15. We have...
This is US, yeah?
Yeah. Kid Blue.
Never heard of him.
Who's that?
He's not awful, but I hate him.
14, Vanilla Ice.
That's bad, man.
Vanilla Ice.
Why'd you say vanilla?
Vanilla.
Phil says vanilla like that, you know.
Freshies.
Shout out to my baby mama.
Oh, congrats. 13,
vanilla
we have Birdman. 12, Coy Leray.
Why is he not 15?
Coy Leray.
No,
I don't even listen.
Coy Leray is a musician.
Yeah, that's a horrible take.
11, we have Waka Flem.
Nope.
No.
He's not shit.
10, we have the man who just bust case, Diddy.
These are pathetic.
What?
These are too slow. He's saying that you can slap. The stamp isn't going to work.
These man got the fast.
You just need your hand.
These man got the fast twitch 5 of
9, we have Gotta.
Gotta was shit.
Is it Gooda?
Gotta.
I don't think he was.
Gotta and P Diddy are not crap rappers.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Diddy's not a good rapper though.
But it's delivery.
Yeah, I don't find them.
You weren't good either.
But he has good delivery.
You're going to disagree with this one.
Diddy's got that verse on that Waka Flocka song. Ole do it. Got my billions up.
Waka Flocka's not bad.
Nah.
That might not be the
number 8 is 6ix9ine.
He's not the worst rapper though. It's not.
It's defeat.
It's
just
not
got
the worst.
He had the world in a flipping blender.
Number 7 is Smoke Perp.
I've heard Smoke Perp, and he's definitely not the worst.
Why did I think you were trying to go?
Number 6 is Little Pump.
What's that?
Okay, give it to him, Steve.
Number 4 is OJ the Juice Man.
No.
Is this like the worst? So number 1 being the worst?
Yeah.
No.
Number 3 is Master P.
What?
I wouldn't even count him as a rapper. Like, I don't know, man.
Number 2 is Lil Yachty.
No, he's not bad.
I saw him live at Tyler. He's not bad.
And number 1 is Silk the Shocker.
I don't even know who Silk the Shocker is.
That's Master P's brother.
That's confusing.
Oh, see, I don't.
I'll tell you right now.
Lil Yachty's not a bad rapper. He shouldn't even be on that list.
Fan, and I saw Lil Yachty open up for Tyler Creator, and he's actually not bad.
No, Lil Yachty's got songs. And he's a writer. He writes for almost like
what? Bro. Who wrote this list?
This is a bit.
Yachty wrote most of the City Girls music.
Okay, so this is what...
They had Bow Wow at 29.
How can Bow Wow be one of the worst rappers? This is Bow Wow and everyone wanted to...
Cardi B was 20.
You know what? You know what? I'm not even going to argue in it.
Benzino was 17.
Benzino? That's so dumb.
Soulja Boy was 24. Chief Keef was 23.
No, he's not.
Manny Fresh was 20... Does Manny Fresh even rap?
Yeah. Manny Fresh? Who's Manny Fresh again?
I thought he's main producer, isn't it? So, yeah.
What other shocking rappers are on this list?
None of them are.
They're shockingly... it's shocking that they're on this.
No way, not Manny Fresh. No.
He's a producer, isn't it?
No, why this is bad?
He's got the verse on...
No, this is bad. Because I've just seen, 50. And because me and Gabriel listen to so much music,
Did you go?
The 50th worst, huh?
Did you go see 50?
No. The 50th worst rapper on this list is NBA Youngboy.
How is NBA Young? Oh,
I don't like his music, but he's not.
He's one of the like NBA Youngboy is not rap. But this is the thing.
Eazy-E.
How can Eazy-E be rubbish? Like,
Playboy Carti.
I think with Eazy-E,
RZA is 47.
RZA wasn't a good rapper though.
Is 47 being
but I can understand.
Nelly is 46, yeah?
How can Nelly be 46?
No,
your bass boy.
No, because that's so weird.
You want to hear what's funny? If Nelly's 46, Iggy Azalea is 45.
Oh, she should be like...
Iggy's not a bad rapper.
Iggy's not bad, she shouldn't be in the list.
But she also shouldn't be higher than Nelly.
You know what?
She shouldn't be...
I'm confused.
I think also, another thing which I find funny, Future is ranked 44.
You can't...
Future is rated as a rapper by Pusha T and Andre 3000. Auras.
Future's got
bars.
Why is Future on the list? What? Future's actually got bars. What people are...
Tom McDonald, Tony Yayo.
I don't even need to know.
Designer should be number one, bro.
You can't put Tony Yayo in there. I mean, Tony Yayo wasn't a good
Gucci
rapper.
Mane.
Oh yeah, Designer should be on that list because all he says is one word.
41.
No, but he should be
Gucci Mane,
at the top.
Peter Pablo, 39. Young Thug,
they put
38.
Peter Pablo, 39.
Yeah.
No, Peter Pablo shouldn't be there.
You know because I was a fan of his growing up, yeah, especially when I was in year 8, yeah. The disrespect to have Pitbull on this list is a joke.
No, Pitbull's done his thing.
Pitbull as a rapper,
yeah.
anyone who likes
that Little John era Pitbull,
yeah. Go and listen to Pitbull's album Miami.
Oh yeah.
That first thing, that was Mr. 305, yeah.
No, I just like.
Oh yeah.
No, because. It's just because you talk about that era.
Him and Flo Rida were on the same thing as both of us. 36 Lil Uzi Vert. 35 Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones is 35.
Mike Jones is 35. Yeah, throw this list in the bin.
You know he's a big fan.
Throw this list in the bin.
Yeah,
Mike Jones.
I'm not a fan of Mike Jones. I'm not doing it.
Mike Jones 35.
Yin Yang Twins 34.
Yeah, it's just done. You can't be here them in it. So.
By the way, yeah.
No, leave.
By the way, up until
what? Who put what?
You know what? Like, this annoys me because I'm a big fan of French Montana mixtape era. Yeah, like
I can't stand it.
No, when French used to rap, French is not a bad rapper.
He used to sound like 50 back then. Like
before he became like French.
The era of him when it was like Coke Boys and
the DVD era.
He was cold. Riff Raff is a bad rapper. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a
G Herbo is not a bad rapper.
Riff Raff can actually rap.
He can. I just think he's a bad rapper to me.
Who, Riff Raff?
Yeah, I think he's a bad rapper to me. I just say he's number one. G Herbo is not a bad rapper. C Murder is not a bad rapper.
Yes, it's too much.
Chingy is not a bad rapper.
Nick Cannon just love cussing Chingy.
Nick Cannon is not a commercially good rapper, but for the ability to rap, he's not a bad rapper.
He's alright.
Money Fresh, Soulja Boy. Yeah, this list.
Do you know what? Let's make our own list. Everyone, I think, should say 2 the worst rappers in the world that they've ever heard.
I'm joking. Mark will cry.
You'll find the strength.
My worst.
Yeah, top 2. Yeah.
American or you?
American.
Probably Lil Bibby.
Lil Bibby. You don't like Lil Bibby?
I'm not a fan.
Oh, he had a song called Whole Crew. He had a song called Whole Crew. No. You know what, I'm going to change your opinion on that. I'm going to send you some
Okay, for me, probably
Lil Bibby. I don't think I know, like...
Lil Bibby likes
bad rappers like that.
Deep voice. The way he looks and the way he sounds don't make sense.
You know like Lil Bibby?
So him and... This is going to be very controversial. You know my man that's in jail that got the song All My Life with J. Cole?
Dirk.
I think Von was a talented one. I think Dirk is gourmet dog doo-doo, bro.
Dog doo-doo.
I can't think of a rapper that's shit enough. That's genuine.
I think Von. I heard Von. Guy that trap from his... She's from Tennessee. Like, Von's cold, bro.
Back again. Lil Durk's verses.
Nah, sorry. I just don't rate Dirk like that. I don't think Central C's great either. I just think he's got a great buzz.
I don't think he has great buzz.
I want to hear Cadence. And you know what I want to do after this? 2 rappers that are underrated.
I really like
or 2 rappers that you rate that people don't rate.
Go on. So what's your 2 rappers you think are...
I can't think of anyone that I think is really shit.
Okay, cool. So what's the 2 rappers that are underrated that you think deserve their flowers?
I don't think he's the greatest, but I do think...
He's underrated though, because people ripping are all like...
Well, I see a lot of people like Central C's just crap. He's just
great,
crap.
bro. He's got great PR. He's not a great rapper.
I probably think it's I think it's just his
having him
as well.
Him, yeah, he has aura because he don't talk. Having him next to Dave is a better rapper.
That's a different story. He's still alive. So we know Dave's alive. I'm talking about that.
Where is it? I can't see it.
Underrated rapper.
What will leave it to you? Mark?
What one picking? The worst one?
Yeah, 2 worst and then 2 more.
Silk the Shocker is definitely up there.
Okay.
I don't think I've heard him.
You don't want it, trust me. Who's the rapper doesn't... Is it G Herbo that doesn't rhyme on the beat properly?
He does.
He don't flow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, but he's off and on. But
it's my list.
Alright.
Yeah. Right, I've got...
Shut up, bro.
I've got... a lot of you might not know of this guy. I've got a guy called Tim Dog.
Okay.
What?
Tim Dog.
That's the worst?
Yeah.
No, that's shit.
You think Tim Dog's at the worst?
That's shit.
That's terrible.
Don't rate Tim. Wait, don't rate G Herbo. Okay,
you rate Tim Dog?
Who's that?
Yeah?
G Herbo is Ari Fletcher.
Yeah, the wicked song KOS. I Get Wrecked.
No, sorry, I got to play.
And he dissed the West Coast.
That is the worst diss I've heard in my life. No, sorry,
Who's
Reese.
the second one?
I got to hear this. No, Reese, you got to hear this.
That's old school like public enemy days.
Is this the crappiest? Underrated?
He's known as one of the worst rappers ever.
No, he's not known as...
Tim Dog is a clown!
The worst take ever.
No,
one of the worst rappers ever, guys.
Tim Dog!
No.
I'll just see a man do when they beat my city.
No, but I'm saying Tim Dog's horrible, bro.
To try and call him the worst rapper
he
ever.
is the worst.
And you're saying he's known as one of the worst rappers ever.
You know when
show me where you seen that.
When he got posted on WCCC, yeah, everyone was laughing. They said they didn't think this was a real track. Back when they heard it, if it was a joke.
Back when they heard it. A lot of that audience wasn't even around when they heard that. That's bullshit.
Lower your tone, bro.
No,
what? Lower your tone, bro.
No, because it's bullshit.
No.
2 minutes ago when he was like, it's my list. Lower your tone.
No, Reese, I'm going to send you some Tim Dog.
That song was garbage.
I'm going to send you...
I'm not big enough
the F Compton song is horrible. But I rate him
because... I know that you just fixed the shit.
I rate him because it's the most violent, random diss track ever. He just randomly dissed him. So I rate him for that.
He didn't randomly diss him.
He
had beef with them.
So then what's your...
He had beef with like Snoop and them.
They said they didn't even know him. Wait. Okay, wait. Tim,
so who's the other person you rate?
Tim Dog. Sorry, yeah. So after Tim Dog, don't rate is the. I'm gonna say you're not gonna like it. Dougie Fresh.
Okay, well.
Okay.
I don't
and 2 rappers you think don't get the flowers they deserve.
Boosie.
Okay.
I'm a huge Boosie fan.
No, it was Matrix. Here.
And
Beyonce.
He's my favorite rapper, but that's Don Kennedy. So I think he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's one of the West Coast.
The one rapper I'll always say.
King Los is one of mine.
Oh, King Los is cold.
King Los doesn't get the plaudits he deserves. And
can you have past and present?
Yeah, you can. King Los doesn't get the thing he deserves, and I'd say Pusha T's getting his flowers now, but I don't think he gets as much as he deserves because people just limit him to a cocaine rapper, and he does a lot more than just cocaine rap.
Good.
So those are my 2.
Big Sean.
I don't rate Big Sean now. Big Sean Big Sean. No, listen. Big Sean up until Detroit, yes. Everything after that, no.
I don't listen to the I've only listened to the old
Same.
school
Detroit.
Sean, yeah.
Detroit is his best project.
I don't know about Big Sean now.
Yeah, he's got no heart. He's not heart for it.
He's done the ab thing as well. He did the ab thing as well.
Sketching. That's crazy.
I don't think I know enough rappers to really point out this rapper is shit. But underrated, Takeoff. Until
sure.
Like but till the end.
No, but it's also because the reason why it was that's also the case is because like
Trey the Truth is shit.
Trey the Truth as well. He's actually one of our favorite rappers.
Oh shit! No, Big Crit don't get the respect he deserves either.
Yeah. Oh no, Big Crit's good.
Big Crit and Sci-Hi don't get the.
I hate
limited music.
Fuck Gorilla Black.
You mean you?
He copied Biggie, man. I don't even. He copied my dad. Man. I don't even really.
When next my dad is
Are you
crazy.
sitting on my minstrels?
I don't.
M&M's you got.
Oh.
Mark, what's yours?
My 2 is Graft.
Oh yeah, I think you too.
And Ransom.
Okay, fair enough.
My other one, Doja Cat. I'll say it all day, every day.
But she is rated.
Yeah, she is rated.
She's one of the best.
I thought that's what we were doing as well.
No, they're already rated.
They don't get their flowers.
I'm a big fan.
Oh, take off 100%.
We know.
Mark, take off with this DNA and disaster thing, please.
Okay.
What'd you say?
After the DNA test proves that the kids ain't yours, what you doing next?
How old the child?
Let's say 8.
I'm staying.
By then, it's really set him. Don't matter. You just had that storyline on EastEnders.
I wouldn't be with the person.
That's different. The child, yeah. I can't answer that. I don't know.
The child only knows you as their parent. I'm staying.
I'm still gonna be their parent, just not with the mum.
Sorry, John, randomly came to my head.
I can't answer that.
No, wanna marijuana on the corner. I don't know, I just came to my head.
Man like Wiley.
I know, I just came to my head.
If I was a man.
I want to kill this fly.
Badly.
What you, Kaden? What'd you do?
Let's put it in perspective. Like, let's say, I don't know, my child was switched at birth or something. Like, there was a mistake. Because obviously that's the only way I can really... And I've been bringing up a child that I thought was mine. As a parent, sometimes you just know that there's something different, but you don't quite know what it is as a woman. So now if this happened...
You gave birth to a superhero or something.
Because mothers apparently have that instinct that they'll just know. I think like...
You know someone that's been through this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, not someone, but movies in it. But yeah, I think I would just... I wouldn't... Knowing me as a person before I'm even a parent, I just know I wouldn't see it any differently. I'll be like, we're here now. Finding my real child.
We're here now, it's hilarious, man.
We're here now. Finding my real child, but we'll bring this one up as well.
I'm calling my white mates from uni, and I'm finding out how you get on the dark web again. And assassins... Oh, sorry, what?
Why did you say I'm going to go on the dark web? Why did he have to...
You can do
iron out exactly how he was going to get on the dark web from who, what,
No, you know what's so funny? I've always been scared to even try and access the dark web.
I don't think I will never.
But I know people that just used to do it. It's like, yeah. And
but
it's all
do it on the... Oh, wow.
Don't buy drugs on the dark web. You buy anything. Like, used to
but then once you get on the dark web, it's like...
Why does catch a swift left? Where did we go from here?
How do you even get on the dark web?
I was like, what's going on? I asked some questions about...
Yeah, no, to be honest, if the kid's not mine, and I find out it's not mine...
Well, like Billie Jean.
Yeah, I just have to leave, man.
No, that's crazy. You think you want to take...
I just have to leave and
no. I was about to take a sip at the same time. I was like...
I have to leave and just go do something else.
Huh?
A trap.
Yeah, go make another one or something.
Funny enough, I had this conversation...
Don't make another one. You didn't make the first one.
Oh, yeah, true.
I had this conversation with my boyfriend not too long ago because the storyline was on EastEnders.
Apparently shooters don't shoot.
What?
And I said to him, if that happened, what are you doing? Like, to Mr. Dunks. And he was like... I was like, if that happened to us, like what are you doing? And he was like, well, it's already set. I'm gonna keep the child. He was like, but you're done out here. I was like, oh. He was like, yeah, I could never trust you to lie like that.
Man will be like, you might have to run back the bread that we had, you know.
Most guys would be like, well, that's not my child. I'd have to forget. But then you really wouldn't. You wouldn't like.
I would.
The love's already set in. If your child is like 8.
The Nigerian and Gabriel was like, I can't lie.
I would. That's not my kid.
You're gonna have to reimburse me.
I don't bring that.
That's not my you. I ain't got to spend
bloody animal next to me.
I ain't got to spend no more money on you.
Jahi, all these songs talk about the pick me the jacket. Like, she was a jankro. That's all over again, bro. It's happening. But alright, cool. We're gonna have to wrap through anyway. But there's a few topics that we really need to get through. Yeah. Mark, safety in London.
Just run through them quick.
I don't run through nothing. That's mad.
Mad. Hey!
That's a global flex. You know, the Blue Bar boys are a bit different.
Do you think London was safer 15 years ago than now?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
I remember being a teenager 15 years ago. Absolutely not.
Okay.
In Gabriel will tell you the same thing. But the scariest places in South London, people have brunches there now. Impossible. It was much worse back in the day.
Daytime brunches and shit.
You weren't having daytime brunches in Peckham. You couldn't just go to Peckham by yourself.
Yeah, I would never even
You couldn't
think
just
about going
stroll
to
through
Peckham.
Lucian by yourself.
No.
Brixton, you was going to sometimes.
Like you said, now you're just going there for brunches.
I'm telling you right now, like, the era back in the day, the internet didn't exist, bro. It's just everyone's bad on the internet.
I used to go Peckham just to go, but, just the butchers. I'll see you with your mum in the butchers. It's okay.
Mum, we used to have to get on the bus here because my mum never drove with that idiot dolly thing, yeah? And go from Streatham all the way to Peckham to get fish, bro. I'm just walking around, my head's just doing this. I don't know nobody, I'm just like this. Any little bookie, I'm like, Mum, can we leave? Like, let's go.
One time I went, I think it was Woolwich. One time I went Woolwich.
Disgusting market.
My dad's gone, he's given me £20 and he said, let's go to the chicken shop and get 20 wings. And it's for everyone in the family to eat with rice. Cool. He stopped off, he's parked. You look into the chicken shop and there's like 30 Marleys. And this is back then when Woolwich boys, everyone was... And I was like, Dad, I don't think this one is the one we need to go to. I think there's Morley's.
I love that.
My dad was like, go to the shop. I walked in and I was ordering these. These were the most tense wings I've ever ordered in my life.
Tense wings.
I was out of there.
Were the wings worth it?
What did you say?
With what?
I don't think they were, I've never been...
Question, do you think our parents understood, especially like when certain areas...
My mum did.
My mum did.
Mum grew up in Brixton.
You shouldn't be around.
She never really... Well, my mum had brothers. She didn't have boys, but she had brothers. She knew.
Knowing that you was a young black boy.
I don't think my parents... my parents, they knew stuff was going on. But in their head...
It's parents are first generation.
See, what my parents used to say is this, yeah. They'll be like... What's first generation again?
As in your parents moved to? From
No. Mum lived there. Dad moved.
Yeah. So your dad's first. It's so different.
But
your dad wasn't hearing it.
But they grew up with all the... When my mum and dad lived in Brixton, so they grew up with all the... Because the Yardies taught the Africans how to pattern.
Stop calling them Yardies, bro.
No, because back then it was the back
Jamaicans.
I wasn't. I think there's a difference though.
It was just Jamaicans.
There's a difference.
It was just Jamaicans.
The ones that was doing road weren't Jamaicans. They were the Yardies.
There's also
the ones that was doing all the patterns and property patterns and how squatters and all of that. The ones showing people how to do that were the Yardies. They weren't the Jamaicans. The Yardies are Jamaicans, but the Jamaicans were different. Their pattern was different. Does that make sense?
No.
Like the Nigerians.
I think you're full of shit, but go on, continue.
You see, for me, there's Nigerians.
Tell your story.
But sorry. So my parents, they patterned through. Yeah. But my mum would be like, her thing was just get home early from school. But I'm trying to explain, there's a risk even getting to school and coming back home. So, but I think she kind of just raised us in a way where, because I had an older brother as well, I think and he was always getting in trouble, so she kind of raised us in a way where you kind of have to be tough and go through these things, because your parents can't save you from stuff like that.
I say, if you get stabbed, you get stabbed.
No, but if we're being honest, whose parents is going to drop them to school and pick them back up?
Bare parents. Bare parents did that.
Realist cut like... Alright, Reese, would you be the person you are today? Would you be the person you are today if you had a parent picking you up from school and dropping you?
Well, my mum never drove, and both my parents went to work in completely different directions.
So would you be? So you wouldn't be the same person you are today. All of that is character building.
I think
because
more streetwise.
You got to go through.
But my mum had me patterned. My mum didn't think I was streetwise, so I wasn't even allowed to go shop by myself to a certain thing. The minute I went to shop by myself when my mum was at work, she realised, okay, cool, I can relax the reins a little bit. But I became streetwise purely because I was curious about outside, but I always knew where my house was. I never brought drama to my house. There was just certain rules I listened to. Not every kid is like that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have to learn a lesson. I'm the anomaly in a sense of, sometimes you can tell someone something and they will ignore you and go and do it anyway. I didn't have to learn the lesson the hard way to learn the lesson. I just took it as gospel and I could see it happening to someone else. I'm like, you know what, cool, fine.
I've had some hard lessons though.
What's your hardest?
No, I've had some I've had some hard lessons. But in saying that,
you have to, you know.
No, but in saying that though, I'm happy with the idea of, look, I would say it now. Growing up back when I was growing up was way more dangerous than what it is now for the kids of today. Because the kids of today, innocent people aren't getting troubled the same way innocent people was getting troubled back then.
Yeah, man was robbing you outside.
Yeah, guys was robbing you. Yeah, just for nothing. Like you was getting robbed.
Yeah, but is that because we're older now? So
no one robs phones anymore. Like who's robbing phones?
Snatchers on the street.
Yeah, like that. But no one, like, you can't be on a road and you're robbing phones.
I know we're doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys want to back then. Like it's grinding season. Go to another area where people don't know you and you start robbing people.
40 man, yeah, man.
And then it's like, oh, yeah, and it's like, I got robbed by who? Yeah, he's not from the end. He's from Brixton.
Back in the reputation of man, you didn't know what they look like. You just knew of their reputation.
That's why it was. Yeah.
Don't get twisted. Like these youths are still tapped, but talking about like out and out madness of safety. Pardon me. Even down to like I remember 07, 08. Like I remember like back end of secondary school going into college. That year when like South London was on a
summertime
was awful. Being summertime in South back in the day, man, was hell because everybody was outside.
Forget it.
Carnival. I didn't go carnival for 10 years because nobody had behaviour.
Yeah.
Every block you go to, there's people outside. Every off license you go to, there's people camping outside.
Bro, the sweet shop by my dad's house here, even when I used to live with him, you couldn't even pick shit up. There was like
glass. You're going into a shop and there's tunnels of people.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, you couldn't pick nothing up. There was like glass frames around. The boss man had to go and get it and bring it to the front. That's the era. I mean, you see, now everyone that man is cool, like whatever. Like you're on CCTV camera. Them had cameras. I think that glass was bulletproof, bro.
There was a certain shop in Catford back in the day where it's a cuss cutter, but it's on the right. People from Catford know what I'm talking about. It's a cuss cutter, but it's on the right. But there's an alleyway that comes from the JD and McDonald's, and it takes you to the. Bro, walking through there, it's like, bro, man, it's like a guard of honor. Like the amount of people, guys were just on.
Must have Liverpool 25.
Guys were just on different. I remember there was one day I was with my brother and we was going to buy plantain for my mum, of course.
Yuck.
You see, man, them in the thing. You turn around. Hey, dickhead, where you going? Like, yeah, they've seen us. You might as well just walk through because if we run, they just get cool. We're walking through, and one of the guys he was like, "Hey, is that you're a dickhead, man? What you think I would let you get robbed?" But in my head, I was thinking, that's the day I was thinking, if I didn't know people, I'll be cooked. I'll be so cooked. Like the amount of people that have been through things, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm so happy I knew people, or I grew up with certain people, so it wasn't as crazy for me. But yeah, man, no, it was dark back then, man.
Where?
Dark times.
The dark web.
Stop it. Alright, cool. We got a wrap soon, yeah. But
really? Yeah. What's your first 16? Cool. Yeah. Sorry, that's an O joke.
Gabriel.
That's an O type joke.
Get the fuck out.
No, sorry, that's an O type joke.
Alright, cool. We've got a few topics that can kind of carry over to next week, yeah.
I understand
what what one do you think is Medea madness?
Yeah. Let's
talk
about Gabe's boy.
I'm not going to talk about the
diddler.
Your favourite.
I think we can carry that forward for next week. Because more information will probably come out by next week.
And by next week, when this one comes out, he's already been.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Kelly, go on. Medea madness.
I don't know much about Tyler Perry.
Oh gosh!
I don't know much about Tyler Perry.
We have delved into a little bit of Tyler Perry's business.
He tried to get the Boondocks episode about him banned.
Yep.
Oh mate, so Tyler
and the Atlanta one as well.
Of course,
I told you I rewatched Atlanta as well.
That was hella fun.
Fucking love it. So Tyler Perry's been sued for $205 million over alleged sexual assault. What I want to address here first, before I go into detail, is would you think this is sexual assault over a male or a female? What would you assume straight off, knowing Tyler Perry or knowing from what you know of Tyler Perry?
Didn't he climb to man's bed and everything?
Right.
That's dark.
So who was it that was saying Tyler Perry is obsessed with homosexual men, black homosexual men?
A lot of black comedians.
And what other, like in his films,
Cat Williams.
He always
Dave
like
Chappelle.
has. Not that there's anything wrong with it,
guy
but he
hates dark skinned
always
men. He
paints...
puts the white man as he puts the light skinned man as a savior.
It was really...
And he always makes sure that the black woman is under oppression and struggling, bro. That's Tyler Perry, and people lap it up.
Right. So, it says Tyler Perry is hot in water after being hit with a £205 million loan saw.
260.
Oh Lord, they got it wrong.
What?
By one of his own actors, Derek Dixon. I can't even know if I remember him.
Do you know what I found funny?
Who starred in the Oval?
What's his name?
Derek Dixon.
Okay.
Come here, Derek. Let me get some of that dick, son.
Do you know why I laughed the first time I read this?
Go on.
Because I saw the first comment and I realised that black people don't take nothing seriously.
They don't.
So they went, $260 million? Who you think you got? Just because rush hour, I was crying. I said, you people are sickos. Listen, you see the Tyler Perry thing? I think it could be sexual assault, but it's more abuse of power than anything.
What did he do?
A guy who was an actor for him that he hired, he made a pass at, and apparently he's leaked texts.
Basically says, Derek Dixon, who starred in The Oval, is accusing the Hollywood mogul of sexual assault, claiming Tyler Perry got into bed with him and touched his thighs. Tyler's legal team is calling the whole thing a scam. Honey, we know you touched more than your thighs.
Yep, blatantly.
I think they had a sexual issue.
Yeah.
They must have.
But apparently he met him as a waiter.
Yeah, I think they had a sexual issue.
And then he put him in his movies.
I can take you places.
I can do things for you, baby.
But I think it's more abuse of power because you're a billionaire and he's a normal person. So it's like it is, as we said before, the Diddy Cathy thing. You're in a position of power where if you're a CEO and you've got all much money, you've got to be a little bit smarter with that, even if it's NDAs, with things you've done. I think it's abuse of power because ultimately you can block me from ever working again because of who you are and your studios and who uses your studios and things like that.
So is he just what? Is he asexual?
He's bi. Not asexual means you're not into having sex, like you're not sexually active at all.
Do you know what? I'm an idiot. I thought asexual was like no preference. You just like people. Okay, it's the complete opposite.
That's pansexual.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, is he pansexual? So he's actually bi.
I think he's bi, but I don't think.
Some people are like, I'm pansexual. I don't
think what he. Yeah, that's what it's like. You would date someone.
Attract the person.
But you would not. Pansexual is like you can date someone who's trans. You can date someone who's intersex. You can date that's pansexual. I think for him, whether he is or he isn't, that's not the problem here. I think it's more so like it's Hollywood. It is what it is. Like each your own. Like it's not me. I don't care. I think the issue here is more abuse of power because if it was role reversed and this was done to a woman, I think the noise around it would be a lot more loud and volatile. But purely because it's a man, I think it's being handled very, very differently. When we do look at things like the Kevin Spacey trial, the Kevin Spacey stuff where when he got charged, the charges were dropped. I think it's harder. I think with women, it's easier to prove than it is for men, and even then, easier to prove for women is still like 5% conviction rate.
So, is every powerful
person,
black man, an aggressive sexual criminal?
I wouldn't call it that.
Because there's definitely it's not adding up.
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I learned years ago when I used to chill with footballers, some who were non-league, some who were championship ballers, and some who were League One. When you get money, there's a section of Pandora's box that gets opened, and I think the minute it gets opened, you just fall into there's the dominoes start to fall of shit you never thought you would like that you liked. That used to play for Liverpool, who's now moved. I'm not gonna say his name. He emailed a woman saying that he saw a video of her enjoying herself with like 5 men, and he wished he was there to watch it. That's like certain men have really obscure fetishes and shit like that.
But this is the thing, like, I don't know, man. Anyone listening, engaging in that type of sex, man, good luck, man. All that strangling, choking, punching, slapping. Listen, well done, man. Good luck, because
well done's crazy. Well done,
yeah, no, keep doing it, because one day when you become successful, I mean, hey, man,
it's gonna come back and punch.
You was punching someone up. You was so. Yeah, man. People engaging in that.
People do it to Doja Cat. They think that she's involved in race play.
Yeah. Them people are risk takers. So.
I think everyone has a certain kink, right? Yeah, that either hasn't been discovered or when it has been discovered. I was like, bro, if you're on madness, I think just keep find someone, secure the bag, and be quiet.
I'm not gonna lie, Diddy's kink is mad.
The whole semen thing.
The voyeurism thing.
No, I think it's the rubbing.
Yeah.
Wait, so the
that's
whole
crazy.
because I didn't.
Rubbing milk.
Funny enough, I didn't actually look too much into it.
Wasn't it a next man rub milk, a next man milk into his chest?
Joint juice.
Charlamagne's been laughing about this for like the last month and a half.
He's making me laugh.
I don't think I'll even do that as a woman.
Yeah, but asking your girl to rub in the next man's
no, but like even if
milk.
how did we do I was rubbing in my man milk on my chest. I don't know. I don't even. I don't see that as
it's not that crazy.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy.
Do you know what it is? So that is really abuse of power.
It's only crazy.
He likes to do it to other people, but have it done to him.
No, but he's watching his woman get pammed.
Yeah.
And then he's using the guy that's pamming her joint juice to rub on him.
Oh, on Diddy's. Yeah, man. I thought it was like a control thing where he's watching it being done.
Live your truth, bro.
Brother?
He's nuts.
No, he's not.
Shout out to them, man. Yeah.
Shout out to them, you know.
I think kinks, man, you have to be careful.
The words of Castillo. Shout out to AGBQ. ACY. Each to their own, bro.
Yeah,
listen, when I saw that, I think I was more appalled that it was like he rubbed the next man's joint juice into his chest. I said, I have now heard information I never wanted to hear.
Quick question with that. Where do you think he goes from here?
It depends on what time they give him. I think his public image is finished. He'll still make money, but his public image is finished.
Go to church.
Rebrand.
He was already on par with TD Jakes and that. He's just gonna go back to church.
That guy's a creep.
And to be honest,
Wallowed.
to be honest, it's happened at the. It sounds crazy what I'm about to say, but it's happened at the right time of his career, because he can now just f off and just let his sons carry the torch.
But he's got another charge on him. Him and Justin got.
I don't think there's anything in that.
What charge is that?
Essay. Another essay charge.
I don't think there's anything in that. But
didn't Justin bring out an album produced by Kanye? Yeah, recently.
No, that's not Justin Combs. That's Christian.
Yeah, one of them.
But if I say something crazy, furthermore, no.
You always say something crazy.
No,
if it's mad, I'm bleeping it. It's fine.
I think I tell people this: if Diddy was to go to prison or to be found guilty for those things, like transportation or prostitution or whatever,
he was found guilty of that. He just wasn't found guilty of racketeering.
I think Cassie should be found guilty of that.
The reason why she won't is because they indicted her in the first place. So people who they call to the stand, it's like, we know you did something bad, but we don't want small fish, we want the big fish. They do it in a lot of legal. I've been watching some series on Sky Watch or Sky whatever called The Rookie, and it shows you about when you're dealing with like cartel.
Cop show.
Yeah. When you're dealing with like, sometimes you could take the little petty drug dealer off the thing,
but they want
we'll give you a bly if you bring in the big fish. Because the big fish, if you get the big fish off the street,
Similar's uncle called you Big Daddy, innit? So
no, because the workers were patterning. The workers were patterning with Cassie,
Big Daddy,
and they was organising everything with Cassie. They was
coercion. If the coercion is that we're saying,
no, but they said Diddy wasn't guilty for any form of coercion.
All I'm saying is the coercion element is if we're setting up freak-offs.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because it wasn't even racket. If they're setting up freak-offs, even if he's not there, it's being filmed.
Me every time.
So ultimately, he's still watching them. So even though it's not going directly through Sean Combs, it's going through Cassie. It doesn't mean that he's not. You also have to understand this. It's abuse of power purely because if you've taken a 19-year-old girl as a 31-year-old,
I hear it.
If I kidnap, for example, if I kidnap you, yeah, and you were you,
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What's wrong with you?
You need to have a big car.
Yeah.
Big car.
If you was a youth, if you was a young
Massive.
youth. Right, yeah. Tech time.
Yeah, sorry.
Right, yeah.
Said you need a big car.
Massive.
Yeah. So you're like 8 years old. And I kidnap you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Man's in a van. Man, tell me
Man's gonna take a van.
Man said it's like roly poly, bro. Okay, cool. Say you're like 8 years old and I kidnap you, yeah?
Yeah.
If I kidnap you, and you're away from your family for a certain period of time, yeah? And you're away from your family for... You people are pissing me off. Right, yeah? And you're away from your family for a certain period of time.
Oh, my chest.
There's a point where I could, like, Stockholm Syndrome, I can send you to the sweet shop and I know you're coming back. Right, yeah? So then naturally, that's not to say that Cassie's not complicit in any of this. No one is saying that. But there's an element of... There's the emotional part, yeah, of emotional manipulation, financial manipulation, and all these things for why... Because some people, there's also the argument of saying, oh, her and her husband Alex were on their arse, and then they've gone to Diddy about this, and then it wasn't public. It wasn't public about what happened, and then she pushed it public, and then bare stuff came out. But she got 20 million from him, and 10 million from the hotel.
No, but it's the thing. I agree that there is a form of manipulation, but when it comes to the court of law, because they've said he's not guilty for any of that.
Racketeering.
Yeah, no, they said he's not guilty for racketeering, and he's not guilty for, I think it's sex trafficking via coercion or something like that.
He's only guilty
he's only
prostituting
for
the two
girlfriends. No, across straight lines.
No. So
across state lines. If you have
transporting.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying.
So what I'm saying is this:
girlfriends, not just the girlfriends.
If they're saying he's not guilty of sexually assaulting Cassie in any way, shape, or form, yeah, then by law, I'm not saying they should do it because I feel he is guilty, but I'm saying, not guilty, but not.
He's not
completely innocent.
But I'm saying he's not completely innocent. But I'm saying if the court's saying, you know what,
the case wasn't as strong as we thought it would be. Once we got over the shock horror and everything,
it wasn't because they probably had to break it down to specifics.
So now
all they've got to look at category probably doesn't even.
So technically, by law, they have to look at Cassie because you can't say you can't. You can't say
you know why? Because they subpoenaed her, and after they subpoenaed her, they'd given her the thing to say that she is safe from being charged. I.e., and that's why I said at the beginning part, it's not about Cassandra Ventura.
The bigger fish.
Yeah, they wanted the bigger fish. So there's multiple people. People are like, what about Farnsworth Bentley? What about all these other people? What about when she was making the band, that black woman who was the dancer? All these people who not Dawn.
Oh, the other girl.
Yeah.
Because the people, it's like for me, I always say, the people that say R. Kelly deserves to be in prison and he married Leah and all this. Okay, cool. Where are the people that was around? Who's the person that did the vows? Who's the person that even sanctioned this? Why are they not in jail? Why are they? These things are crazy to me. I never understood
the bigger fish.
But but I'm not. You shouldn't get the bigger fish, but then let the little fish commit the crime.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to go to little fish, probably strike a deal sometimes to get to the.
They say that, but recently in this country. Well, it's this country. In this country, they just arrested a 92-year-old for R and M.
I saw that.
Yeah. But it's like, if you're worried about bigger fish, no, he's got a couple months more. Steps.
But UK way and American way are two separate things.
Yeah, I hear it.
But boy, I mean, people, it's been episode 2, 3, 4 of the DSP. As always, and I said this forever and a day. Katie, welcome back. You can find this DSP on all your favourite DSPs, my personal favourite YouTube. You can find mine, Mark, K, and Gabriel's information in the description below. Our TikTok link, our Spotify playlist link, Mark's photography website, and whatever links are in the thinking, you can find in the description below. I've been Reese. To my left been
KK.
To her left been
Drinks.
KK.
Gabriel.
And we'll be back next week. Every day I tell people it's snowing on Gabriel. He'll be there.
Uplift black queens. Make sure you buy a black woman lunch tomorrow.
Why are you stroking your thighs when you're saying?
No, I'm just sorry because
make sure you buy a black woman lunch tomorrow.
Make sure you buy a black woman lunch tomorrow. Make sure black women are eating. Make sure you feed a black woman.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drink water and mind my business.
No. We have to uplift and protect.
Make sure you buy a van big enough to put Gabriel in it.
Hey, no, that's man. That's an expensive van.
Peace and love, peace and blessings, love and God.
Bye.
Peace.